Maybe it's only natural that a deer with an arrow in its face would wind up on Facebook. Susan Dara's first entry read, "Want to know what sucks? This." She spotted the deer on her farm in Rockaway Township, New Jersey, back on November 1st.
I looked out and I did the old double take.
It didn't take her long to call wildlife officials for help, but the deer disappeared. It would come and go. The arrow reminded her of someone.
It's a funny bit.
And though she saw nothing funny about the deer's plight, she named him Little Steve Martin. And Little Steve joined the ranks of animals in need of help extricating themselves from some man-made object, be it a tire on a cow, or a bar stool on an elk, or Christmas lights on a deer's antlers, or a peanut butter jar on a skunk. Though a hunter's arrow makes the rest seem like child's play, Fish and wildlife officers staked out the property for a few days, and finally a sharpshooter perched on Susan's second floor nailed the deer with a tranquilizer.
They carefully unscrewed the point of the arrow,
Then pulled out the shaft and gave little Steve antibiotics. By the time he staggered to his feet about an hour later, the prognosis was excellent if another hunter doesn't get him. Success, the arrow is out, Susan announced on her Facebook page. She even got to keep the arrow as a souvenir.
Then I can tell my grandkid.
The arrow now sits on Susan's mantle, and only one thing could make this happy ending even happier for her. She wishes the real Steve Martin would reach out to her. Maybe they could turn this into a children's story. The deer that got the shaft, but got help from a straight arrow.
He became such a big part of my life for a week and a day.
Jeannie Mose, CNN, New York.